Good afternoon, my name is Angely Villalba and I am going to talk about to expert sports. When exporting, we will always have to ask ourselves the following questions. What are the stages of the export process? The stages of the export process are as follows. First, commercial closes of the operation. Second, sending of the contract and documentary instructions. Third, product manufacturing and packaging. Bedroom, carrying nomination, first collection of merchandise. 6. Transport to port. 7. Export procedures. 8. Storage and loading of the merchandise. 9. International transport. 10. Download and import procedures. And 11. Delivery to customer. Okay, in the first step, I talk about commercial closing of the operation. The procedure of exporting a product being when two or more companies from different countries reach a purchase sale agreement for any product or merchandise, agreeing on delivery condition at a specific price. Second, signing of the contract and documentary instructions. When the agreement between the two parts has been closed, the next step will be to formalize the operation. This stage is formalized thanks to the international purchase sale contract. It is best for the buyer or importer to send the relevant documentary instructions to the seller or exporter. In other words, the buyer must establish what international documentation he will need to import. Number 3. Product manufacturing and packaging. The manufacturing must manufacture the product according to the characteristics agreed with the buyer. You must also carry out product packaging and labeling that is appropriate both the buyer's condition and to the requirement of the country of destination. Battle, current nomination. Depending on the agreement in concern, the exporter or importing will have to nominate a freight forwarder or transport company who will take charge of international logistics. In maritime transport, the freight forwarder will be in charge of booking the container and reserving the ship. Collection of merchandise. According to the Incoterm, the nominated carrier sends the truck or container to be loaded to the merchandise collection point. 6. Transport to port. The loaded merchandise will be deposited in the maritime of airport terminal. Export procedures. Custom procedures and export clearance are made. The registration of the dispatch is carried out through the integral custom management system. Storage and loading of the merchandise. The stevedoring company is responsible for moving the container or merchandise to host is within the international means of transport. Usually the means of the international transport are the ship and the plane. The merchandise will be able to travel, down in the container of the parcel. International transport. The transport can be maritime, land or biplane depending on the means of transport used. For the other hand, it can be considered multipurpose when the merchandise moves between several different means of transport. Downloads and import procedures. Upon arrival in the country of destination, the stevedoring company unloads the goods, remaining the goods in the terminal after disposal of the importation and custom person until the subsequent import clearance. At the import clearance, they will pay the corresponding tariffs based of the merchandise code and orange the product. On the other hand, the Import Customs Office verifies the international documentation accrediting the operation, carrying out a registration or inspection of the merchandise in situ. Deliver to customer. Once the merchandise is declared and suitable for use in the import country, the transport company at destination picks up the merchandise at the terminal and delivers to the delivery point agreed with the importer. Thank you.